Welcome to your Tarot Cusp card reading. That's right, Leo Virgos in the house. How you doing? It's been a little minute. Hope you're doing good. That's right. So what's going on in your world? Hope everything's well. Like I said, if you are new to this channel, sit down, relax, kick up your feet, because, we're about to get hot. All right? So, with that being said, do you like my new hat? I like it. Big old bucket hat. Ford hooked me up. Yep. Dropped a little package off at my house yesterday. Sweet. Oh, the new shirt too. Yeah, anyways. Those that are my returns, I appreciate you guys very much. Thank you for your support. Okay, let's see what is going on in your energy. You know how we do it. That's two cards to start it off. Here we go. For the Leo-Virgos. You ready for that blood moon? Oh, yeah. All right, two cards out. One. Oh, snap. What is this? I've never seen a combination of cards before that is just so baffling. Okay, so it looks like somebody gets off on confrontation. Somebody really enjoys starting fights, picking at people, causing arguments. Could this be you? I don't really know. I hope not, but we're gonna find out. Yeah, that's that's pretty weird. I mean, I would just say this is like full-blown narcissism. Yeah. Well, we're gonna keep going. All right, let's see what this is about. Let's pick it apart. But, on the other hand here, we're looking at that number 5, right? 5 is all about change. So the arguing, the fussing and fighting could be changing into happiness. I don't know. We're going to dig it out. Let's get into story mode here. See what is up. Investing. Oh, boy. Where are we going with this? Where are we going with this? We're not doing tarot card questions and stuff. So, I mean, if it's about me and some kind of, knowledge, sure, ask away. All right. Investing in this confrontation. So what are we doing here? I don't like this reading already. This is very manipulative here. This is the 8 of Swords. So you or somebody, just take it how it is, definitely kind of gets off on causing arguments here. And they're invested clearly in mental manipulation. What? Oh my goodness. Ah, the devil on the bottom of the deck. This is not good. I rebuke this energy now. Holy shnikes. All right, let's keep on going. Let's see what this is about. World card. Something's changing. Something's happening. Okay. Taken. 6 of Pentacles, robbing and stealing, the Beastie Boys. What? Oh, wow, this is absolutely insane. We have the 6 of Pentacles here, we have the 7 of Pentacles here, so we're looking at money. This is a money situation. But see, whatever tricks have been going on with this intentional manipulation of the mind, the Jedi mind tricks here that somebody gets off on, causing confusion to other people, well, that shit's about to change because your taking days are over. Let's keep going. Now take this how it fits. It might sound like I'm making you sound like you're incriminated already, but this could be for somebody that you know and not you. All right? Let's go. But this is your reading. An organization is involved. Where are we going? Where are we going? The Hierophant. King of Swords. So there's somebody in an authority position here. Whoa, stop throwing cards, man. Somebody in authority of this organization here is about to be paying you out or somebody else out. Okay? For what? The investment of mental manipulations and the sadistic enjoying of causing trouble to other people. I don't know, dude. I was watching the Planet of the Apes, taking a little nap, and I got up and did this shit, man. I ain't nowhere. Let's just keep going. All right, let's keep going. This is getting deep. Yeah, for you being left out in the cold. That's what's changing here. See the World card with that Five of Pentacles? Yeah. Ooh, let's clean up on aisle 5. Ooh, this is looking good. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, this is absolutely crazy. Somebody's just taken from you, leaving you stuck like Chuck. See, taken from you, leaving you stuck. But now whoever was doing this, whoever this manipulator is, this Darth Vader in the mind tricks, it's kind of being caught up on right now. Okay? All right. Tower, told you, getting caught up. Boom. Yeah. Oh boy. So this organization is causing a Tower, possibly to a King of Swords, who could have been the one that was doing this mental manipulation. Okay, let's go. But you're going to get an apology. Oh yeah. Maybe even from this, or trying to get an apology here from this King of Swords person here. Okay? And this King of Swords is clearly the one that is invested in doing all these mental tricks. And they're pretty whacked out because they do enjoy getting off on, like I said, causing arguments and strife between people. And somehow they took from you, and so now this is being seen and cleared up because this organization is seeing that this King of Swords is the one that was leaving you on the cold and stuck by taking from you. Oh my God. Okay, download's heavy today. Heavy. So we got to just pull the reins back a little bit. Energy is wild. Okay, so you're going to be shining. Well, they're going to be apologizing to you because you're still doing pretty good. You're not really drowning, even though it's uncertain of, I'm just going to say how much they were taking from you. Yeah. And it was a collaboration. Okay, so here's the apology, dude, or dudette. They're going to say it wasn't just me. There was a group of people involved. And this organization is catching on. So it kind of seems like this King of Swords person is like the ringleader. Wow. Oh my goodness. Yep. We just cracked something wide open. King of Cups. Let me see. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Let me see. So there's a King of Cups person here that is definitely taking action here when it comes to getting this all lined up. So whoever is this authority in this organization that is clearing house, we'll say, they definitely are feeling some kind of way towards your situation here. and they're about to be taking some kind of action on this for your success. You're going to be recognized here. Wow. Not only do they see what's going on, but they see what has been done to you and how it affected you, and they're coming in to correct the situation here. Because you're just moving on, keep going on, okay? That wounded warrior, you've had so many barriers and blockages in your way that you just kept toughing it out, and they seen that. See the recognition, which is that 6 of Wands, is looking, this dude's looking straight at you, or the other person that you're doing it to. I don't know, you know, but this is bananas. Wow, dude. And you got a brand new beginning on the way. I need a drink of water, dude. Wow. That is much detail. Okay. Oh, yo, so check this out. I got my little shit from Ford yesterday, right? I don't know if you see my unboxing of my goodies. The hat, the shirt, the tire tread. Built Ford tough. Dude, this thing, I've had Yetis and shit. And, you know, it's hot in Texas. And the Yetis hold up pretty good with your ice water and shit outside. But it doesn't hold up because that ice eventually melts for some weird reason. But in this thing, I tried it out yesterday. I was outside working on my little pool patio steps that I'm getting, you know, making a platform to the pool. Drinking the water with the ice in there, come back inside for a couple of hours. And by the end of the night, I was getting ready to go to bed. So I want to air this out, clean it out. So I took the cap off and just dumped in the sink. And it was still a whole bunch of ice in that shit. And I was like, whoa, that's crazy. So, yeah, I don't know. I just ramble on. Okay. I had to clear this energy a little bit here. Plus, I had to refresh my palate. Gets a little dry throat talking so damn much. What's going on in the comments? Everybody's just chatting away. Look at you all. Look at you all with your hands out. Freebies. Let's keep going. Seven of Cups. So you're going to be taken back here. You're going to get emotional. 7 of Cups. You're going to be emotional here. This is going to be a moment. It seems like a reckoning. Because you're a good person. You're a loving, kind person. You wear your heart on your sleeve here, you know, and it's going to kind of make you feel loved a little bit. Like you got cared for, you know, nurtured a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, Queen of Swords, that's you. Or that's the other person. Yeah. You know, I really don't like calling the signs. It kind of pisses me off that I kind of fell into that idea, you know, because it just makes it more relatable to you, I guess. But energy's energy, so it don't matter if you're this or that or that or this. So, I'm just trying to back off from that. What's up with this Queen of Swords? Justice. Okay. So, I mean, yeah. This person that was done dirty, because this is what it looks like, you know, causing a whole bunch of drama between a whole bunch of people. It starts with shit on a person. It sounds very familiar, but I don't know. Like I said, the cards are just reading what they are, and I shuffled them, so there's no way I could have set a story up here. Because this is just absolutely relatable. I'm just saying. Okay, let's keep going. I'm sure that you could know somebody, or you're going through some similar to this yourself. Moon card. This is all done behind your back. Yep. So this person doesn't know that they're about to be informed of what the situation is, maybe who was involved, what was going on. And so now this organization is going to basically, you know, break it all down. And they see you as this person who is very strong and just knocking the barriers right out of your way. You know. Now, when I say organization, it could be, you know, a chain store. It could be a department store. It could be a grocery store. I mean, it could be anything because it's kind of an organization. You got to have like a leader, a boss, you know, the manager, supervisor. We know how that works. And so, you know, when we have to think outside the box, sure, what I'm saying is what I'm saying, but there should be triggers in your brain to be like, okay, well, when he's saying organization and we're doing content creation, well, I'm not a content creator, so that doesn't relate to me. And now I'm off. I'm not gonna watch it. If you just wiggled yourself out of that one-track mind to say, well, this could be applied to my job and things like that, well, then you're gonna see a little bit deeper into the story because now it's gonna get a little better connection. Okay, right. So justice in the house and you're not aware of it. And you're going to have to be strong for this because you're probably going to know, like I said, all these details that this organization, this person that really, they feel for you, man. They really do. And so they're coming in to talk to you about this stuff and it's going to blow you away. So you need to prepare yourself because you don't know what's coming. Strength card, moon card, justice card, 3 majors right in a row. And it's going to balance everything out. So stay balanced, stay humble, okay? Just kind of listen to whatever they're going to say. Take it all in because you've been through the ringer, you've been beat up. So whatever they're going to say can't be any worse than that. Especially when they're bringing an apology and correct the situation. I think that's a golf clap. But I just think the details are going to really hit you. That's why we kind of get that 7 of Cups with the moon. You're not going to know. It's going to be like, whack, sucker punch. But in a good way. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Payday. Cha-ching. That's the Ace of Pentacles, baby. That's following a yellow brick road. So they're whatever was lost is going to be returned tenfold. To this person. Could be you, could not be. Okay. And it's for all the work that you've done, focused on your work here. So they're really going to acknowledge you in a way that's going to really take you back because they see the work that you put in. They've seen the struggles that you've gone through with idiots getting in your life like this and causing a whole bunch of friction. And it's coming in hot. Yep. 8 of Wands coming in hot. And they're gonna say it's over. The shenanigans are over. 4 of Wands. Mayonnaise. That was crazy. I think I gotta leave it there because I got nothing else. See, I mean, it's kind of good right there. Coming out with that Knight of Cups. Yeah. Wow. So I'm leaving it there. The Knight of Cups with that Ace of Swords is your final. Yeah. So they're coming in to tell you the truth there. Okay. That it's over. Ding ding. They got him. Yeah. Okay. So, you know, since we're done with the reading here, let me speak about this real quick. So now we got time, okay? Energy, like I've always said, is fluid, right? It just goes like this and goes like that, right out the door, but then it comes back. So when we're looking at these things here, like these scenario situations, we as a society kind of are in this impulse 3-second attention span of a gnat. So we often think it's going to happen right now, tomorrow, in the immediate second that you're blinking, you know? And that's not the case, okay? Because there are things, forces that are moving behind the scenes, unaware to you, that are still moving. So it's kind of like a jigsaw puzzle, really. You know, so all these pieces got to fall into place, and then the whole picture starts to kind of get revealed. And so the energy is the same way. And so when you can relate to a story and say, well, you know, hey, this was happening to me, but now you're saying that this and this and this and this is going to happen after what happened to me, and it hasn't happened yet. Well, slow down there, hero. That's your gnat attention span going off. We got to slow it down so then things just fall into place. So if you're doing what you need to be doing, how you're doing it, then that is the part that you got to play. And then you can't control not only what somebody's going to do, but the outcome of somebody else's movements. You know? And it took me a little while to kind of understand that myself, because I'm not perfect. Damn near close. But, you know, it's like when we speak of divine timing, that's exactly how you sum it up. It's just the story I told you. So you have to have patience, and you have to just, you know that things are at play that, you know, you don't know, you can't control. And if it's going to be for you, you'll know. You know what I'm saying? You'll know. So, you know, if you're looking for love, sometimes the best thing is not to, because why is this going to come to you? Right? Money, same thing. You could be hustling and looking for jobs and all this shit, and you put all this work in, and it's not working. Sometimes you just need to pull back on, you know, 7 applications to maybe 4, however you want to work it out, and then sit back and just know that your role is done and just wait, because then you'll get the call and say, hey, can you come in for your interview? Or you're going to bump into someone in the grocery store and you're going to fall in love. I mean, that's just how it is. So when we typically tend to insert ourselves in more than we should, we don't stop to think that we're actually interfering in the opportunities and the situations that are moving in our direction. Because basically you're telling the universe, you know, hey, I waited too much for this and I'm going to go do something else. And so all that planning and all that work behind the scenes is now going to be done. And now the universe is going to start all over because you're changing the whole trajectory, because you can't just accept that somebody didn't call you immediately when you filled out your application. I mean, that's just pretty rare. I mean, not rare because it happens to happen to me every job, dude. I walk right in and they're like, you don't need to fill out an application, just come in tomorrow and you'll fill it out tomorrow. You got the job already. Hey, hallelujah, you know? So when you have that mentality of only assessing your goals as far as how far you could take them and let that control go, well, then you're going to be kind of amazed how things just get pulled in for you, because you're not controlling it, meaning you're not changing the direction of what you want. Because when you start pulling those things in, like I said, you're switching the course. So when you're zigging, the universe is zagging. And you're like crossing paths. So that's why some of these things don't play out, because we do that. Okay? So I just wanted to fill you in on that special little knowledge. What is everybody doing up in here? Look at you. Thank God. I appreciate you guys. They're amazing. Look at everybody begging for questions. Begging. I mean, I appreciate the idea of, you know, Q&A. But, you know, we're a family over here, so we're not doing the freebies. You can be like, hey, where'd you get your hat? Huh? What's the weather like over there where you're at? That's how family rolls, right? We don't just put our hand out and keep asking the same question from the same person. Because this is just general collective message. It's not for everybody to jump in and be like, hey, 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 hey. And then I never get to do the tarot because I'm answering all your questions. That's not fair. So like I said, I might make a plan, because I've done it before, to say, let's go do this Q&A thing, and then no one shows up. Yeah. Fun. So, wrong time. Bad timing. Anyways, my friend, that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed that little sidebar of advice for you to understand how energy and these things really work. Yeah. So, hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Hope you are safe and enjoy yourself. Be blessed, be brave, be bold, and be well. Peace and pray every day. And I'll see you